It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't wait for 2026.
Yeah, like Floyd career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight, and that's what led him to be so.
Fresh speculation surrounding Floyd Mayweather has once again captured the attention of boxing fans. Although there has been no official confirmation, reports linking him to a possible appearance involving Terence Crawford have sparked widespread discussion. Even the possibility of these two champions sharing the spotlight has revived one of boxing's most talked about dream matchups.
Just hypothetically speaking, just looking at, two fighters, you got Floyd and you got Crawford in their prime. Who you picking?
Can we all give an opinion on that?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, I got an opinion on that too.
Coach, what you think?
I'm listening to you, Rep.
Floyd versus a prime Mayweather. We can go Pretty Boy. We can go Money May versus Terence Crawford in his prime. Who we got?
I think Money May would have shut Crawford down. He would have bored him to sleep like he do these fighters.
Yeah.
He would have jabbed him, hooked him, just stick him in the body. You know what I'm saying? And then when the fighter swing back, Floyd nowhere to be found. So mentally, that drained him.
Yeah.
And about the 6th or 7th round, that's when you start picking up, putting the combination together.
Fans are asking what could convince Mayweather to step back into the ring. After retiring with an unbeaten professional record and enjoying tremendous success throughout his career, financial reasons seem less important than the opportunity to compete or further strengthen his legacy. Whatever the motivation, the idea has created major excitement across the boxing world.
Chance that you would take a professional bout in the future after Mike, or is that off the table?
It's on it. It's on it. It's been talks. It's been talks. It's possible.
Okay, so not totally against that possibility.
No, not at all. I feel good. Working hard each and every day, and I can't wait for 20.
Terence Crawford has continued building an outstanding resume over the past several years. By winning championships in multiple weight divisions and consistently defeating elite opponents, he has established himself as one of boxing's top performers. His ability to adapt against different styles has earned praise from experts, former champions, and fans alike.
Back at like Floyd career, like him coming up in the era that he came up in, he had all them champions that he was able to fight, and that's what led him to be so great. Because he fought the most champions, beat the most champions. Got the most money for beating the most champions. So it's just like, man, he had this guy, back to back to fight one after one.
Because of those achievements, Crawford is regularly mentioned among the sport's best active fighters. His ring awareness, versatility, and calm decision-making under pressure have become defining features of his career. Those qualities naturally lead many people to imagine how he would fare against a master technician like Mayweather.
Best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
European?
No, the world. Best fighter. The world, yeah.
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Many believe it's you. Many believe you're the best fighter.
No, I'm not the best fighter of the world. It's Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, number one, yeah?
Confidence has always been one of Crawford's strengths. He has often explained that every fight requires a different strategy and that proper preparation is essential for success. While acknowledging Mayweather's incredible accomplishments, Crawford has consistently shown faith in his own abilities, making this fantasy matchup even more intriguing.
I think wins in a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me?
No questions?
Why would you think that I would say Floyd? That's one of my favorite fighters. But yeah. No.
The debate becomes even more interesting when former fighters and respected trainers share their opinions. Some believe Crawford's flexibility and ability to adjust during fights would present unique challenges for any opponent. Others point to Mayweather's remarkable history of solving every style placed in front of him, making it difficult to predict how such a contest would unfold.
Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT, oh absolutely, but Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that back hand, the way he reaches with that.
One reason this discussion continues to attract attention is the exceptional boxing intelligence both men possess. Mayweather became famous for his defensive awareness, timing, and ability to frustrate dangerous opponents. Crawford, meanwhile, combines patience with calculated aggression and knows when to increase pressure after identifying openings.
Or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Several experienced voices within boxing also remind fans that comparing fighters from different generations is never straightforward. Every athlete reaches peak form at a different point in their career, and success often depends on factors such as experience, confidence, conditioning, and timing, not talent alone.
That time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other two judges scored it for Floyd, of course.
Yeah, nobody had it.
And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he took him, into deep water. So
what was Canelo? What, 20-something? 20 what? 23? 25?
Yeah, he was. Very, very young in the.
The question of what truly defines a fighter's prime remains a popular topic among boxing fans. Some place greater value on speed and athleticism, while others believe experience and ring IQ become even more important over time. Both Mayweather and Crawford developed into champions through different paths, making comparisons especially compelling.
Yeah, very young. He had more fights than Floyd, and he lost.
Yeah, but
man, that was 30-something years old, 36.
But Floyd was clearly at the top of his career, and Canelo had fought a lot of people.
How you at the top of your career in your prime? You in your prime? You ain't in your prime when you're at 36. That's not your prime.
Did he lose? I mean,
your prime is in your 20s.
It's different for different people.
Yeah, okay. Well, and that's why Canelo is saying what he's saying.
To
make himself look like he did something great.
Most boxing fans agree that a contest between these two champions would have been unforgettable. Beyond their impressive records and championship achievements, it would feature two of the sharpest tactical minds in the sport. Every round would likely involve adjustments, counterpunching, and strategic decision-making.
There's things that Bud do better, but I'd rather not say, and I'm not going to just lie and just say nothing and make up something just to. I got my opinion on how the fights would go, and but I think we should just let the man enjoy his great moment. He's a great fighter, and I see a lot of immature stuff, and I don't like the way things is going with Floyd and Roy. They two guys that a lot of the younger guys look up to, and they taking shots at each other in the media because of the who's better and all that kind of stuff. So, I just want to see Bud enjoy his moment. And, unfortunately, they didn't fight. They could have made, they kind of two different eras, though. Even though they was fighting at the same time, Floyd kind of was doing his different thing over there with PBC, and Bud's a lot young, about 10 years younger than him. So it didn't happen, and we got to just.
As conversations continue, many analysts focus on legacy as much as statistics. Crawford has earned respect by consistently taking on difficult opponents across multiple weight classes. Each major victory has strengthened his reputation as one of the finest fighters of his generation and reinforced his place among boxing's elite.
Than Floyd Mayweather, or better than Floyd Mayweather. Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford, never been a middleweight. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even.
Mayweather's accomplishments remain equally remarkable. His undefeated professional record, championships in several divisions, and consistent success on boxing's biggest stages have made him one of the sport's defining figures. Even after retirement, his influence continues to shape conversations about greatness and career longevity.
Wild, because like if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior welterweights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, yeah, but he didn't want it with certain dudes at certain times. Crawford, we all witnessed, even though the resume is thin in certain ways, he wanted it with everyone the whole time. Oh, yes. That makes a difference.
Promoters, trainers, and former champions all offer different perspectives on how this dream matchup might play out. Some believe Crawford's adaptability could create problems unlike anything Mayweather previously faced. Others argue that Mayweather's defensive brilliance and unmatched experience would ultimately prove decisive. Those differing opinions keep the debate alive.
Crawford or Mayweather, prime for prime?
Crawford.
Really? Why?
Because Crawford is a unique kind of fighter that other fighters haven't seen. And the ability that he has to switch, fighters aren't used to that. They don't train for that. And, I just think Crawford is a very, very unique.
Another fascinating aspect of this comparison is the contrast in fighting styles. Mayweather built his success through precision, discipline, and controlling the pace of every contest. Crawford has become known for making smart adjustments, applying pressure at the right moments, and finishing fights impressively. Those contrasting strengths would make for a highly strategic battle.
That's a completely different fight, all right? Because Spence has been given to believe that he's every bit as good an offensive fighter as Terence Crawford or anybody else that he's going to be in with. So he learned something different Saturday night. But Floyd Mayweather never disabused himself of the understanding that he was a more of a backup counterpuncher than a go-forward counterpuncher, regardless of what he did to Diego Corrales. And that's a different kind of approach and effect than what Crawford achieved the other night. So that a Floyd Mayweather beatdown or one-sided win was much more of a paint job than what Crawford put.
Whether this matchup ever becomes reality or remains one of boxing's greatest hypothetical discussions, both Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford have already secured their places among the sport's legends. Their achievements continue to inspire fans and fuel debate around the world. Until a fight like this ever happens, the conversation will undoubtedly continue. Share your prediction in the comments, and if you enjoy boxing content like this, remember to subscribe for more updates and analysis.